Hey coin collectors, Dan the Collecting Man here. Today we have got the Chinese Myths and Legends 2024 coin. This is the Four Guardians coin. I think this one is pretty cool. So there's a lot of cool little features and a lot of cool things that this one kind of covers when it comes to Chinese Myths and Legend. I think it's pretty cool. It's been a good little series. This one's been going since 2017. I'll go through all the different versions that have been since 2017. This is personally only my second Chinese Myths and Legends, but I think it's definitely a unique one, and I kind of like this one. It's not one of my favorites, but it does look pretty cool, so I don't mind it at all. So I'm going to go through what all the different animals are and what they actually mean, and that's what I like. There's a lot of different meanings behind this. So to start off with, this is a 1 ounce silver coin. It's obviously a bullion, $1, and it's 25,000 mintage. So a good little mintage with that, roughly around $60 you're paying for that, with a spot price of $50 in Australia. That is just absolutely crazy. So $10 over spot to get this, which I think is a very fair and reasonable price given the labor and detail and craftsmanship that has gone into this actual design. So pretty cool. I'm not sure how collectible this series is. I'm not sure personally. It's always pretty easy to get. You can still sometimes even buy the previous year's ones online, so they don't sell out at a crazy kind of scale, anything like the Lunar series, but still pretty cool. So this one is obviously the Four Mythical Guardians. So we've got, what they are looking at is obviously the guardians of direction. So we've got obviously north, south, east, and west. So each animal represents that. Then there's also the animal will represent the summer, autumn, winter, and spring, and also the 5 elements. So you got wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. So they cover off all of that within this. So that's all the key little elements that you can look for when you have this kind of coin. So first one at the top here, we've got the Phoenix, which covers off your south from a direction point of view, summer from a time of year, and then fire for your element. So that's pretty cool. Would have been cool to see some flames or something cool coming up, but that's pretty cool. The next one is a white tiger. So that is obviously that one just there. That looks after your west from a direction, autumn from your season, and metal from an element point of view. Then we go to the tortoise and the snake. So hence the reason why they're next to each other. You got the tortoise and the snake. You got north from a direction, winter from a season, and water from element point of view. And then at the bottom here, we've got the dragon. So we've got east from a directional point of view, spring from a seasonal, and wood from an element point of view. So pretty cool how they're trying to cover all of that off within this one coin. So I think this is the most unique one out of the series, where normally the series has got one of two of the kind of mythical legends. This one's kind of got all four tied in, and how they're encapsulating all the different styles, which is really, really cool. So in 2023, that's this one here. This is we've got the dragon and the koi fish, as you can see, with quite a bit of detail of the Chinese little background there. So not too bad there. This one had Queen Elizabeth on it. Obviously this one here, we've got King Charles. I'll just put the cap on here to give it a good flip. So that's King Charles there. I'll go through the micro engraving on this one in a minute if anyone wants to look out for where the security engraving, so I'll do that at the end. So in 2022 we had the Phoenix. So that was a pretty cool, unique one. One of my favorites was 2021. So that's where we had the dragon. And I really like the dragon design on this one. I think it stands out pretty well. So for me, one of my favorites is the dragon. 2020, we had the double Pixu. Don't know if I pronounced that one right. 2019, we had the double dragon, so a pretty cool one to get. Anything with dragons, they're often, a lot of them, they do like putting their dragons on. 2018, you've got a dragon and a tiger, so another cool one. I actually like the design of the tiger in that one. It really, the way they're trying to almost fight up against each other, it looks really cool. It's a good one from my perspective. And then the very first one, 2017, is the dragon and the phoenix, so another great one to get. So as you can see, dragons and perthmint coins do seem to go together. They know how to make sure they make coins that are going to be collectible and that the Asian market really like, because obviously dragons are the most mythical creatures of the lot, so that's why they like the dragon. So it's definitely something pretty cool. Got lights flashing a little bit in the background there. So definitely for me, this is a cool one. It is a little bit busy from my perspective, so you kind of do see the clouds. I like how it's still frosted there. You got the elements of the fire, I'm guessing, over there. You can see water. Obviously it's like an island, there's water there with the stone. I'm not sure if I can see anything to do with metal yet in there, but it's not really hard to see there. So I'm assuming they're trying to cover off all the different elements while also covering off all the different key things. So pretty cool. So let's have a look at the security engraving now, and I'll show you where to look for that. So for this one, we're looking over here. You can see almost like, I don't know if it's a mountain or something kind of light shiny going up in this angle. It's at the peak of that. Just over here on the left is where you're going to find the micro engraving piece. So we chuck it under here. I'll bring this into view and we go over to the left. You can kind of see that the leaf and everything up there. If you can kind of see this one shooting up, and you can see that P pretty clearly there. So that's like, it's almost like a peak of the rocks, like a mountain peak is what we're looking at on that one there. So pretty cool. You can see the tiger's face there. It absolutely looks amazing there, and some of the other details. And then we've got 2024, beautifully made. Absolutely love this one. It's a very nice design. We can have a look at some of the other faces. I love looking at some of this stuff in closer view. Must admit the face of the phoenix hasn't got as much detail as some of the other ones there. And then we've got down here the snake with the mouth open. That looks absolutely pretty cool there. And the tortoise looking up at it going, what the heck are you doing? So that's a pretty cool detail that you probably don't see when you get the coin from afar in some regards. And then we've got the dragon down here, so you can see the dragon looking pretty cool, trying to get a good picture of the face there of the dragon. So really cool. Not bad design, but for me, like I said, it's a little bit busy, but now you can really see that snake and the tortoise there looking at each other. But looking at it close, you can really see that snake's mouth opening, which I think is actually pretty cool. I don't mind the way they've done that. It looks amazing with King Charles on the obverse there. Chuck in the comments below what you think is the best and what's your favorite Chinese myths and legend. I know a lot of people also like to collect the gold versions. It's something that they have. For me, that's not something that I'm looking at getting, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go back and get some of the other ones, but I'm definitely going to be collecting them moving forward, and I think this one's a pretty cool one to get from the collection. So make sure, if you do like it, give us a good thumbs up to support Dan the Collecting Man. It makes me know that people enjoy and engage in the footage. And also make sure you do put some comments down below if you've got any feedback or any questions. I do get back to everyone on their questions that they write in there. So I like to do a bit of research and make sure you chuck it in there. And if you're not yet subscribed to Dan the Collecting Man, well, now is a good time. There's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of good things going on with the YouTube channel, and I'm getting some good coins and stuff to look at. So make sure you do get subscribed to see all the cool releases and information that I'm able to obtain to share with you within the channel. And as always, thanks so much for watching and joining the coin collecting community. I'll catch you in my next video. Dan.